In today's episode of Homestead How, by popular request, we show you Dr. Barry's famous BBBE, beef, butter, bacon, eggs, but we take it to one level further with an additional B. We put it all together in one meal. I think Dr. Barry was intending maybe a little bit of beef here, maybe a little bit of bacon there. We're putting it all in one power bowl, and it's the most amazing, delicious, nutritious meal we've ever had. Later that night, they made up a ton of bacon. Power bowl. Emma, tell them what you're making.
Oh, don't give me
Tell them.
my hair.
Power bowl, power bowl, power bowl. Homemade bacon power bowl, no nitrates, no sugar, no curing. Straight up pork belly that we smoked for 6 hours going into the power bowl. Power bowl, power bowl. Please stop saying that, please. So Emma and I had a lot of fun with this, and this was the first time we smoked our own bacon. It was a bit of an experiment. We didn't use a recipe. I did it plain because I didn't want any sugar in there. And you don't have to do this. I just want to make that clear. I'm going to show this very quickly. If you have a smoker and you want to get some pork belly, go for it. But you could just use store-bought bacon. Emma and I have made this power bowl many, many times over the last 80 plus days I've been a carnivore, and we've always used store-bought bacon. We try to get the cleanest, most healthiest stuff we can. But today, we're going to just take a little extra step and show you how we're doing it with this pork belly. This is my new method. Right now, I'm smoking up a whole pork belly. And I'm not doing it the traditional way, so I'm going to eat it no matter what, but I didn't cure it. I know you're supposed to cure it, but we go through so much bacon here, I'm going to just try it. And so while I have that smoking, low and slow at 225, I smoked up some of these babies. These are grass-fed beef we got from my neighbor, and you might be looking at it. Get in real close, Emma. Why is it red? That's from the smoke flavor. These are at 125. We're doing the reverse sear. And then I got a couple of these pork chops. So I'm getting this big cast iron skillet hot. This stuff is very expensive. This was a treat. A friend of ours brought this over for Lily's graduation, and I bought the rest of it off of him. This goes a really long way. This is Wagyu beef tallow, beef fat. You can get other stuff that's not Wagyu. So now we're going to sear these. They're almost done. You just got to, this is the best way to cook steaks. It's so good. See? I'm going to drop it on the ground. That's what you want to hear. Another good thing is that fat on the side. Get that going in there. Because then in the end, you're going to have all of that beef fat, this fat rendered, the tallow that's already in there. And then I put some Kerrygold butter in, and that's our carnivore sauce we're going to eat these steaks in. Oh, that's going to be good.
Are you holding it with your bare hand?
I'm a carnivore. I don't get burnt.
Oh, I'm left-handed.
It's definitely cooked enough. Might be overcooked.
Oh, wow.
Is it good?
Yeah. Wait, what is this?
It's grass-fed T-bones.
It's really good.
Can you taste the smoky flavor?
It's better than that steak restaurant.
Oh, that's great. First of all, my camera never shows it, but this is a nice medium color. We got fat on the edge, and then you got your Redmond's real salt, a little bit of that, and then you dip it in this. This is the carnivore sauce, beef tallow, beef fat rendered, and Kerrygold butter. This will be the best bite of steak of your entire life. Look at that thing dripping. Wow. I'm so spoiled. You smoke it on low and slow, and then you sizzle it on a cast iron skillet. This is the best, absolutely the best steak. We need to open a steak restaurant. Put that over there so the people at home can smell it.
No.
Put it right there. I don't know if this is going to work. This was an experiment. You're supposed to cure bacon. You put it in salt. Lots of people put sugar on it. I didn't want to have anything to do with any of that. I just put it in here plain. I think we could eat it now. It's over 160 degrees internal temperature. I'm going to let it rest for a while, and then we're going to slice it up and see if it tastes good or not. Does it look like bacon?
It looks good.
We hardly use any pellets, too. This thing has been going for 6 or 7 hours. This beautiful platter. Look at it. You want to drink that juice off of it?
Yeah.
The bacon juice? I'm going to drop it in the dirt. Could you imagine? 6 hours later, I'd still eat it. Look at that. Looks like bacon.
It does.
All right, we'll be back in a second. There we go. We've got 6 slices. Emma and I are going to test on the air fryer. You just push the button that says
Done.
bacon. 10 minutes later, we'll have bacon. Maybe a little bit longer. It looks so good. I don't know if this is going to taste good, Emma. There's no...
It's gonna taste good.
Every recipe I've seen has salt and sugar and nitrates and curing salt and all that stuff. This, we did nothing. I didn't put anything on this. This went on the smoker. The only thing on it and why it's red is because of the smoke. It's not going to taste good.
Yes, it is.
It looks perfect.
It's hot.
Is it? Be honest.
Tastes better than our bacon.
Really? Better than the store-bought
It's like the
bacon?
same and it's thick, yeah.
Give me
It's like
some.
really thick. Tastes like normal bacon.
It's like normal bacon. I have searched far and wide. I want a bacon recipe, and everyone, even when I was looking up keto, they would have the weird like curing salts, and they always add in some sugar, but then people were like, well, it's fine if you put the sugar in. The end result's still going to have 0 carbs. I don't want any sugar or anything. Is this the new way to do it now?
Yeah.
That whole thing is going to be a ton of bacon. That
Is
was
it
about,
cheaper too, or?
This was about $25, which is a lot of money, but there's a ton of bacon here. We could do 2 of those at a time. We could do 3 or 4 of those in the smoker. There's a little bit of a different taste.
Eh.
It's okay. I'm gonna try Emma's method.
Just put a little on mine and I'll try it.
It's not as salty. That is true.
Oh yeah, that made it better.
A little bit of salt on the end. If you want to make your own bacon and you don't want anything in it, just do it like this. Although I guess I should caution you because a lot of people are gonna have trouble doing that. The reason bacon's cured is because it'll last so much longer. But we're gonna eat all this stuff up so quick. This will all be gone in a couple days. Later that night, they made up a ton of bacon. Powerbowl. Emma, tell them what you're making. Homemade bacon Powerbowl, no nitrates, no sugar, no curing, straight up pork belly that we smoked for 6 hours, going into the Powerbowl. 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 Please stop saying that. A few minutes later, oh, it smells like bacon. It smells just like bacon. Good? Oh God, it's hot. Bacon's hot.
You can go a little longer, or we think that's good.
Quick segue, we have the Carnivore diet documentary movie in progress, and it's so exciting. We're trying to put together a carnivore diet documentary that's truthful and honest and that follows a lot of real people over the course of a year. Whether they're obese or have diabetes or depression or anxiety, people that are hopeless, we want to help. And we're trying to shoestring this together, and we're trying to do the best job we can. So if you're interested in participating in the documentary, visit carnivoredietmovie.com. If you're interested in donating to the GoFundMe, it'll really help go a long way. Every penny will go towards the movie. And you can also join Homestead How as a member. Below every one of my videos, there's a little join button. You can press that. Every penny from that goes towards the documentary. And then lastly, we have Compassionate Carnivore t-shirts and I'm the Captain Now t-shirts. And those are also beneath every one of my YouTube videos. Every single penny from that goes towards the Carnivore Diet documentary. So if you can help out, please do. If you can't, please consider sharing. So we have beef and butter. And then over here we'll have bacon and eggs. Dr. Berry's recommendation, BBBE, beef, butter, bacon, eggs. And then all of this will go together and we'll have our beef, butter, bacon, eggs Powerbowl. I put the butter in here. I like to get the little edges of the meat crispy. So this still has a little while to go. It'll be like little smash burgers. That's the best texture I like. A little bit of Redmond salt in there. See some fat in there? You leave that in there. That's good for you. Got the beef and the butter. And now here's the bacon. And here's the eggs. And this is our homemade bacon. There's nothing in it. No sugar. No nitrates, nothing. Oh, this is going to be good. Big chunks of pork belly. I salted it in here after. There's no salt on it before.
You should add the meat right away.
I'm crisping it up just a little bit more. See how crispy it's getting right there? Look at that. I like that little crisp on the side. That's like a smash burger. It's got good texture, good flavor. It tastes better than just eating some mushy, soft meat. I don't like mushy, soft meat. Our beef and butter's cooked. It's got some nice crisp on it. So now that's going in there too. Get all that fat in there too. 24 eggs, a pound of ground beef, and I don't even know, maybe 3 pounds of bacon, homemade bacon. That's just about it, folks. Beef, butter, bacon, eggs, all in one super power bowl. Power bowl. I got some bowls. We're going to put these in. And then Emma's got her for the next couple days. But this will all be gone by tomorrow. So now we got leftovers, leftovers, leftovers. This is today. And then we take it over here. And we got some pork belly that we crisped up in the air fryer. Look at that. Oh, that's going to be good. Throw that on the top. Little cherry on the top. Emma's already left and started eating. Doesn't care about the video.
So good.
She can eat bites of bacon. The whole top of it's full of bacon. Is the bacon good?
Yeah.
Homemade bacon. Power bowl. Power bowl. Power bowl. Power bowl.